Hello, Scorpio. My name is Agatha, and this is the Astrology and Tarot reading for the month of June 2018. It's a very general reading. If you'd like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. So let's start with the astrology reading for you, Scorpio. On the 13th of June 2018, there's a new moon at 28 degrees of Gemini. In your case, where does it happen? I think it's in your 8th house. Yes, it's going to happen in your 8th house. So this is, something new connected. For some of you, it's a brand new physical relationship. So you might meet someone new, or you might, if you're already dating someone, you might initiate a physical relationship with someone. Okay. And who is this person? Might be foreigner. Okay, so if you're like casually dating, or seriously dating someone, this person might be a foreign. This person might be an exchange student for others, or you might meet him or her at church, at temple. I don't know, or this person might be a lawyer. This person might be connected with religion. This might be, I'm not saying like a Catholic priest, but someone who might be a Christian, for instance, but the type of person who doesn't have to be a monk, like a Catholic monk. Do you understand me? So the type of person who doesn't have to be chaste, but somewhat related to religion. Or the justice with the law. Could be a lawyer, like I said. Could be a judge. Could be, if you went back to school and if you're like studying, it could be a colleague, It could even be, for some of you, it could even be your college professor for others. Or it could be someone foreigner. Or it could be like someone, let's say that you're studying, for instance, you're studying the occult, the esoterical arts. So this could be your teacher of astrology, of tarot, something like that. For others, if it's not a physical relationship, you're starting something connected with the study of the occult. Okay. Because the ruler of this Gemini new moon is Mercury, which is located in the 9th house, and both the 8th and the 9th house are connected with the esoterical arts. Okay, with tarot, astrology, numerology, those sorts, the occult thing. What else? This could be that there's new money coming in, Scorpio, from abroad. Maybe some sort of new endeavor, and it's going to bring you money, and this money comes from abroad. Let's say you publish, you self-publish books in Amazon, so you might be getting money from that. It's money that comes from other countries, or money that comes to you connected with some sort of court case. It could be that, what else? Maybe you're like joining forces with someone else in order to open up a new church in a different country. When I say church, could be all sorts of religions. Okay, so more money coming in. More money coming into you. Now, this could be to you. If you're like with someone, it could be to your spouse, maybe, or to your partner, or even your business partner. Maybe you're, maybe you open up a business with someone, and somewhat you have many foreign customers. If that makes any type of sense to you, you might even, open up an Etsy shop to sell your merchandise, and suddenly you're having like a lot of foreign customers. What else this could be? This is the house of transformation, the 8th house. There's some sort of, I would say, maybe mental transformation to you, or to someone in your environment, I would say. This could even be your sibling, if you have siblings, who will have a big transformation because your sibling is either going to college or is traveling abroad or is immigrating to another country. Or there's some sort of knowledge that comes your way that kind of opens up your world view and transforms you in a intellectual sort of way. Okay, Scorpio? What else? Then the full moon on the 28th of June at 6 degrees of Capricorn. In your case, it's going to happen in your third house, Scorpio. So for some of you, it's maybe you're like writing up a book and you're done. So that book has ended. Maybe you're studying something, whatever type of training. Maybe you're taking some sort of course. Now, this course could be this is not college type of course. This could be something simple like, I don't know, how to do flower arrangements, or how to do your own accounting, or how to this could even be like a language course, or this could be a course. I would say for many of you, it's some sort of training that you're taking in order to advance yourself in your professional life. This could even be connected some sort with your professional life, with your job. So it's not your decision. Your employer said you have to take this training. Okay, you have to take this training course. And for some of you, either starting, around the 28th of June, or you're ending it up. You're like, it's ended and it's done and you're finishing up. Others, it's some sort of issue connected with your sibling. Okay. Either that there's some sort of diagnosis, if it's some sort of health issue connected with your brother or sister. I would say probably older sister because of the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is old in Capricorn, means old age, and Capricorn is also a feminine sign, so older sister, that's what I'm thinking. Plus this full moon is going to be conjunct Saturn, which also is connected with the elderly. So let's say there's some sort of issue connected with your elderly sister, an older sister, and he or she finally gets the diagnosis, or maybe he or she had some sort of health condition that is healed. Whatever it is, I would say it's connected with the bones, Scorpio. Something connected with the bones, with the skin, something like that, or the teeth also. Maybe finally your elder sister, again, could be brother, has the money to do a very good treatment of the teeth, because that's expensive. What else? Maybe you have an older car, a very old car, and you have to get rid of it because it doesn't work anymore. Okay, it stopped functioning. Maybe what else? Maybe you get a new car, but it's a very old car. Okay. It's a very old car. Maybe you need a car, Scorpio, and it's an old car. For others, if you have some sort of issue with a sibling, maybe it's a falling out with your sibling. For others, another possibility, I'm not saying this is going to happen, I'm just telling you all the possibilities. It could actually even be the death of a sibling. I really hope that's not the case. Now, sibling could be also neighbor, like the death of an elderly neighbor in where you live. Cousin, it could also be that. Okay, so a cousin who died or will be dead. I really hope that's not the case, but it could be that. This could be like an elderly neighbor in your hometown who is going to a retirement home. It could be even that. Or it could be also your sister, your sibling, who retires. He or she retires. Or you could have communications from your employer. There's like some sort of communication from your employer. You have to do this in your job. You get messages telling you you have added responsibilities. Okay, that you have to do more. Now, Scorpio, we're gonna go to the tarot reading, and we are going to start with the general tarot reading, and I'm going to use for you the pictorial key tarot, and this is going to be beginning, middle, and end of the month. In the beginning of the month, you have the High Priestess, which is a major arcana card. So again, this could be studies of the occult. You might be studying the occult, you know, in the beginning of the month of June 2018, Scorpio. Others, you're keeping something a secret. You're doing something and you're keeping it a secret. You're not telling anyone. This could be like studying something and keeping it a secret, or this could be a secret which is revealed. And then in the middle of the month, you have the Ace of Cups. So it's like, if I read this as a unified energy, if I read the High Priestess with the Ace of Cups, the Cups is connected with love, is also an offering, an offer of love, someone who might want to have some sort of relationship with you. I know this is like the general part of the reading, and below I have the love reading, but love seems to be coming up for some of you Scorpios. So some of you have an offering of love. Someone loved you, I'm sorry, and I apologize, was keeping that a secret, was not telling you, and then you find out, and there's an offering of love. And then at the end of the month, you have the Eight of Cups. I'm focusing on I don't know if this is the full moon or the new moon, but at the end of the month, again, this is the full moon, like I said, on the 28th of June at 6 degrees of Capricorn. So you're walking away from something. So at the end of the month, it will be, and around the 28th of June, it will be important for you because you're walking away. Now this could be literally, because you got an offering. It could be that, if I read this as unified energy, is that someone is keeping a secret, is offering you love, and you decide to be with this person and walk away from your formal life, from your formal values. Others, it could be the other way around. Someone offers you love and you decide to deny it. No, I don't want to have a relationship with you. Others, what you're keeping a secret was some sort of offering, was some sort of gift from God. And this gift from God, it's something really good and kind of allows you to change your life. I'm sorry. I apologize. So if there's, I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I've been cold. I'm still healing from a cold that I had. What you were keeping a secret was some sort of gift that will allow you to change your life, that will allow you to move. This could be all sorts of things, like an inheritance, a very good job, promotion. Could be all sorts of things, but it's like a gift from God. Others is that maybe I'm thinking that you might start to meditate. You might start to meditate. You might start doing it in secret, and that will allow you to change your whole life somewhat. So the gift from God is because you started to meditate. You started some sort of spiritual practice. It's a spiritual practice that will allow you to change your life. That's what I'm thinking. Now we're going to go to the love reading. The love reading, Scorpio. And I'm using the Lover's Path Tarot. And this is the beginning, middle, and end of the month. So, the beginning of the month, you have the Six of Cups. So, and this is relevant for those who are either married or single. Some of you, if you're single, you might reconnect with someone from your childhood. Someone you either met when you were a child, when you were a kid. Maybe you loved this person even, or this person loved you very much, and you might reconnect with him or her. This could even be like you were boyfriends when you were 6 and 7 years old, something like that. Others, it's an actual boyfriend from the past, like when you were like 17 or 18, something like that. That was an actual boyfriend. He or she comes back and you might reconnect with him or her. Others is that maybe you're married already. And maybe some of you are really focusing all of your love and attention towards your kids, okay? Or this is also the generosity card. You're giving something either to your spouse or to someone whom you love very much, or to someone, if you've just started dating, you are giving them something. This doesn't necessarily have to be a gift, but it's something which you give because you want to see them happy, because it's giving purely out of love, not to get something in return, but you're giving something because you truly do love them. Or your spouse or your partner is giving you something because he or she really does love you, or you're starting dating someone and this person really just likes you so much, gives you something. And again, this is just to see you happy. That's it. And if you're single, thinking about the past, if you're not reconnecting with someone in the with someone in the past, you are thinking about the past. You are thinking about someone whom you loved in the past, and you're just thinking about all the good things. It depends, okay? In the middle of the month, you have the 5 of Cups. So this is some sort of regret and sorrow. For some of you, it's maybe, let's say you're married. Maybe there's some sort of regret and sorrow connected with your spouse or your partner. Or if it's everything all right with both of you, it's maybe, okay, I'm going to say, maybe the regret and sorrow, if you're partnered, is that maybe you never had kids, and you're thinking about that. Or maybe you had a child and something happened to that child and you're thinking about that, Scorpio. And there's a great deal of pain and regret and sorrow connected with that. If it's not that, maybe your spouse or your partner is depressed. And it has nothing to do with you. Maybe it's something connected with, his job or her job, and maybe he or she is depressed, or maybe you're the one who's depressed, okay? But everything is fine in your relationship, in your job. Another way of reading this is that you are offered something, you are given something that will change the relationship that you have with your spouse, and your spouse is afraid. Or your spouse or your partner was offered something to him or to her, and you're afraid that will change the relationship that you have with your spouse. Or you're starting something new, a new relationship, and you give you give this new person something, and then you regret it in the middle of the month. I don't know why. At the end of the month, Scorpio, we have the Princess of Staves, or I think in traditional decks this is the Page of Wands. This is like the rekindle of passion, I would say. This could be also a message for those of you who are single, from a former partner, or from your childhood, and you get together and you might start something. Maybe for those of you who are already partnered, you might get like a message from an old boyfriend, and then your spouse or your partner is really afraid that you're going to leave him or her to go back to your boyfriend, a former boyfriend or girlfriend, or it's the other way around. You find out that your partner is reconnecting with an old lover, someone from the childhood, and you're afraid. You're afraid, that he or she will leave you. What else? I think I said everything. I think also, if you're single and in the beginning of the month you give something to someone and you try to reconnect with that person, maybe that person doesn't immediately answer you and you're feeling regret. I should not talk to him or her, that this was a mistake. But then at the end of the month, this person comes back to you and talks to you and you're feeling happy again. Or if you're again dating, you give something to someone, but then they don't come back to you, and you're feeling sorry and regretful for the fact that you're dating again, that you even started to date again. However, at the end of the month, Scorpio, there's a message from someone new. So you date someone new, someone who might be from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, someone even younger than you, or someone just, start dating again. So maybe it doesn't work out in the beginning, and it works out at the end. Okay, Scorpio, that's it. Scorpio, this is the reading that I have for you for June 2019. This is a very general reading. If you'd like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.